morning, everyone. My name is Brooke, and we are a part of the team that runs the student-led Instagram account called So That's PR. Our campaign is made for people who don't know what PR is and all that entitles it. So this campaign it'll make you say, So That's PR after you go to our account and you see all of our content.
So my name is Meliza Aguilera.
Hello, my name is Shania Scott. Today we'll basically be covering what So This PR is, our goals and objectives, what exactly it is that we do in So This PR, and what we cover in our class, which is public relations methods, and then what we have learned so far in the class, so a reflection of what we learned this semester, and then our future plans.
So, like I said, So That's PR is a student-led run Instagram account by communication students, specifically in the class that Professor Landry teaches PR Methods 2. We're dedicated to simplifying the complex world of PR for people who don't know what it is and confuse it with just business or marketing. We deliver the message that PR should be approachable, effective, and enjoyable for people. And we strive to educate, entertain, and engage and bring awareness to students at UTA along with other people who aren't in the comm department. And then this is our team. Two of them couldn't be here today, but we had like a sweater family photo shoot at the beginning of the year that introduced us as the new team on Instagram, because this is an account that was created a few semesters ago. So every semester a group of people get to come in, and it looks different every semester, which is really fun for people to get to say that they were a part of something like this after they graduate for UTA.
Okay, so now we will get into our goals and objectives. So that's PR, we had 4 main goals and objectives, which was to educate, entertain, bring awareness, and engage. At So That's PR, we aim to educate the University of Texas at Arlington students about what the public relation field consists of, including social media marketing, brand reputation, and crisis management. We also strive to entertain because our target audience is students at the University of Texas at Arlington, and maybe like students from high school students that are entering the university and are looking for what major that they want to go into. So we plan all our social media content also with the goal of entertaining as well as educating. So we use tools such as Google Trends and social media listening that are getting taken into account when we create our content. And then we also like to engage. We like to engage the community at UTA through social media events, projects, and collaboration, while ensuring that the brand stays relevant and resonates with the needs of PR professionals and students.
So our goals and objectives were, Okay, so what exactly we do, our main things that we do within So That's PR is content creation and collaboration, community engagement, and research and strategic planning. So That's PR delivers engaging educational content, mixing strategic tips with real-world examples. Our vibrant visuals and on-brand style reflect a balance of professionalism and creativity. And So That's PR fosters community by engaging through social media, events, and collaboration, keeping content relevant and connected to the needs of PR pros and students. Content collaboration is really big for us. We collaborate with PRSSA on campus. We also collaborated with the Intro to PR class for students who, it was their first class that they took going into public relations, and they just held an event not too long ago, a networking event, which they executed very well and had over 100 people come to. So this was at the event, and shout out to Professor Landry because she killed it as well. And then community engagement, that kind of comes back to collaboration, but that's more with the students that are unaware of what PR is or who are in the communications department but aren't necessarily involved as much as we want everyone to be involved in. And we would also like to get more students to come to the PR side of communications. So, and then research and strategic planning, we did a lot of research this semester on students who maybe are in the business on the business degree plan and are looking more for something like PR, or who are in marketing and want to be in PR. So we conducted research on campus, and we sent out a questionnaire for people to fill out, and with questions like, do you prefer an interactive environment with your professor? Do you feel a sense of belonging in your degree plan? And things like that. And we had over, I want to say, about 200 students that we conducted research from, which there's also 2 classes of PR Methods 2. We're just the smaller one. So the other class is about 20 students. So we got a lot of research from that.
Basically, today I'll be showing you some of our work. So at the beginning of the semester, we basically did a PR in the. Let me come over here. Sorry, I see it right. That's okay. We did PR in the web. We basically, this was more on the entertainment side. We spoke on PR with the Super Bowl or whatever. As you guys know, the NFL has a lot of PR. And then the next one was a collaboration. It was a PR agency tour with Fleischman Hiller. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that PR agency, but yeah. And then also for spring break, we basically did, this one is an entertainment one. We basically just kind of like a fun and funny thing for ourselves. It was more on the social media side, so more like the content side or whatever of PR. And then also, if you guys go check out our Instagram, you can see the Spend a Day in the Life with our professor, Jennifer Lancer. And basically, that was more on the entertainment as well as the educational side. She also spoke on like what she does as a PR professor. And also, it was entertainment because, like you guys know, Day in the Lives are very popular now on social media. So it's just more so like collaborating with the field that we're trying to, with the group that we're trying to approach to, or which is students students at UTA or whatever on social media. And then also we had a Leap Into Networking event that was formed and hosted by the Intro to PR, and this actually took place. Did it take place last week? Yeah, last week. And then we had a video, but unfortunately the video doesn't play.
So now we can go into the professional skills that we learned for our semester that will help us in the more real-world industry of PR, such as strategic thinking and planning. This goes into the social media listening that we did when we planned our posts, and then also just looking at the metrics and specifically what our audience wanted to see. This also goes into the content creation and storytelling. We always had a message with one of our posts, whether it was to educate, entertain, or bring awareness, and audience engagement as well. We also went into project management and collaboration. We collaborated with PRSSA and the Intro to Nonprofit course, like we had mentioned. So that includes just like industry chores, and then also other events. And then data analysis and adaptation. This was also part of our research that we did. Once we got a lot of responses, we were able to organize that into like a graph, and then we do a lot of reports as well that go into PR to just fully understand specifically what our audience wants, what they're feeling, and how we can tailor our content to fit them. And then we get into critical thinking and problem solving. One part with our group is because we are 2 separate classes, we had to go in and really make sure that we were staying on brand. We want to, as a PR campaign, that we always want consistency. So it was really good to just be able to communicate, talk back, and make sure that we're getting our message across while also staying consistent. And then also confidence and career readiness. PR is one of those majors that has a lot of things within it, so it's really nice to be able to go to an agency tour and really understand what professionals do from their day-to-day life.
Yeah, also we do have an Instagram page that we're like very active on. We also accept collaborations, in case other groups around the school want to collaborate with us, or even groups from other schools. The Instagram is @so.that'spr. I can't remember the previous. @so that's that PR. And thank you guys.